Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Zero Time Dilemma. It is time. I may be officially stumped, but like I said in the last one, I stopped the recording, thought about what I had to think about, read this thing a few times, and I took down some notes. And here's what I have so far. Again, hopefully no one spoiled it in the comments. I didn't look because I haven't seen anything yet. I made sure to stay away while I was trying to figure this out. So the only thing that I have come up with, and I'll show you how I got to my process, is the only hints we have is we know 0, and we know that the last number has to be 12. It can't go past it. That helps in a way that we only have a couple of card possibilities with multiplication that can work. Now, at first, in the last episode, I did the wrong thing and was thinking of addition. Thinking about how like 1 and 2s could be the 12. It's not. I don't think it's going to work like that. I think we have to multiply it. And as I was going through with this, and I took a screenshot of this on my phone so I could just keep looking at it while I while I did my brain math, which wait till you see it, it's great. Look at this. You can't read that, don't worry, but I can. My only thought was if we can't go over 12, there's only a couple of multiplications that could possibly work, and we just have to figure out what they are. One being things like what makes 2, what makes 6, what makes 9, what makes 10, things like that. And since there's only one card that shows 3 possibilities of a 3 multiplication, that's the moon, so I started there. The only multiplication that could be is 2. Because if you did 3 by 3 by 3, it would be too much, right? You can't do it, that's 27. So you can't do 1, 1, 1, because 1 multiplied by anything is still the same number. So the only thing I came up with is it had to be 2, because 3 is already past it, it's too far. So I'm going with the theory that the moon is 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And that's the only one that shows up 3 separate times. The 1 moon, the 2 moon, and so on and so forth. And then the other thing I thought of, so then the next one down is the human card. There's 2 of those. So it making a 2 times multiplication, it's probably 3, because 3 by 3 is 9, still not going over 12. Does that make sense? I don't know if I did this the wrong way entirely. And if I'm right about those 2 things, that the moon is 2 and the human is 3, then the human and the moon together is 6, which still fits. There's only one of those. And the only other thing we know is that the wind is the first, and possibly the human with the 2 moons is the last. That would make sense, right? If we're going by this multiplication. So I've got that down so far. Now the things I'm not sure about yet, but I'm going to plug these in and see, is what do we do with the star card and things like that. Now, however, I think it's already kind of solved for me. Maybe? Because if we know about 6, and we know that the human in the 2 moons is 12, which makes sense if we go by this equation that I have here. I think we can figure out, and if we can't figure out like the star, well, I mean, we should be able to, but if we can't figure out like the flower and stuff, I think we can just brute force it, because we should only have a few slots that I haven't really figured. If we know that the moon is 2, and there's a card with the star, which I believe that there is. Let me look at it again just to make sure. I haven't written this down yet because I was running out of ink. There is. So there's 1 star and a star and moon card. If that's it for that, then it has to be something divided with 2. Which means to reach anything in the 12 region, it has to be even. I think. I'm not exactly sure. But if I'm going by that, then I think that means that the star is 5. Because the only thing you could get by that is 10. Because we've already used 9, and we can't do an odd number. So that's what I'm going to input, that the star is 5. I should probably write that down on my memo just to make sure. That's what I came up with just before I hit recording. Again, I'm doing this right after. So what I'm gonna try to do is I think the star is 5. Also, I have a bone to pick with this goddamn game. You need to give me a lot more ink than you're giving me for 2 fucking pages. It's not even cool. Like, even if I go Like, even if I go to the other page and start using it, I'm just gonna have a page of just this. Like, you need to, and make sure the erasing gives me the ink back. It's stupid that it doesn't. I'm gonna input these as we know them now, and see how many slots we have left, and hope that this didn't get the better of me. But you know what? Honestly, in my mind, I think that I probably came about this the wrong way, because math and me don't mix. They just don't. So I'm going to take this out because I know now that this is wrong. I really think that the moon is 2. So we know that to be fact, I'm pretty sure. 2, 2, 2, 8. So 2. All right. Which would mean that the 2 moons is 4. And that the 3 moons is 8. I think. You know what I'm saying? So, so I think that's right. And then we know that the wind is 0, and I'm almost positive that the humans and the 2 moon is 12. Okay? Now I'm thinking that the humans are 3. Because 3 times 3 is 9. So this has to go in the 9 slot. Right? Okay? Which means that the human and moon... I wrote it down, didn't I? The human and moon would be... That's 3 times 2, so 6. Right? Am I doing these in the wrong order? Because I have to remember, it's not the sum of it. It's the order of the... Oh, I have to make sure I don't fuck that up. Oh, I have to make sure... Okay, I have to make sure I don't fuck that up. Because it's the sum of its parts, not the... Yeah. Which means that this probably has to go here. No. I think I'm right. Right? Yes, because... Gosh darn it. I wish you could fucking look at your memo in here. No, I think I'm right about this. This needs to be 8. This is 9 for sure. The only things that I'm not too certain about is where the sun is going. There's just one of them, which honestly makes me think that it could be 1, but the flower could also be 1. And I think you need to use the machine to figure that out. You know what I mean? You need to use the machine to figure all that out. Now the star and moon is 10. Because I also worked that out. Here's where we're left with. We could put any of these single cards in the 1 slot except for the bird. Because I think the bird is one of these higher numbers. Because remember, when we used it in the machine, it was beating a lot of cards until it got to 12. So if I'm right, it's either 7 or it's either 11. Since it beat so many, I'm going to throw it in the 11 slot for now. And if it's wrong, we can just switch it. Because now we only have 4 cards that we're trying to brute force. It can't be that bad. My mind wants to put... I mean, the star, if we're going with what I thought, then the star has to be 5. Oh, wait, did I fuck it up? Yes, no, that has to be 5 and this has to be 6. Excuse me. I fucked that up, I think. So these two, brute force it. 1 sun. Well, either of them could be 1 or 7. It doesn't matter. Nope, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, man, this was not easy. I literally sat here for hours with a calculator being like, how many times can I multiply into 12? I'm going to let you know that there was no way I was going to solve that on screen. It was way too difficult. And honestly, I wouldn't have felt bad if I had to use the walkthrough for that, because I didn't, but I was just thinking about multiplication. The first thought, it was like, no, it's not addition. It's multiplication. It has to be. Because 12. The 12 was the limiting factor. So now we have all this. You know what? I'm going to do my ass a favor right now and take a screenshot with my phone. Please excuse me. I am going to cheat a little bit because, like, honestly, I don't want to deal with this. So, okay, there's my picture. We can't write it down. We've run out of ink. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The alien society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the number symbols displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to play. Huh? 2 methods for expressing numbers. Also, can we just talk a little bit about this alien drop suddenly? Also, the fact that we have a cloner? And Zero has kind of given us that subtle little thing saying, oh, it could be aliens, but it also could be from another timeline. Excuse me? Can we just also talk about the fact that I have been gobsmacked now, that we have just gotten a big fucking dump right on our heads about how we possibly have 3D printed people? What timeline? Is it a timeline that we have been to? Is it a timeline that is adjacent to us? Is it a timeline we're gonna see? Excuse me? Is that meant to, like, cause commotion in my mind and fear? Or is it actually a real thing that I need to be considering? I'm not sure. But the drop was real and I felt it. I was just so gobsmacked about this and then the cards that I kind of forgot it in lieu of the cards. 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. 2 methods for expressing numbers. Converting the number displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to place. What in the world does that mean? So we have to think about something that's not so obvious. Oh, this time the monitor on the machine over there turned on. We should check it out. Oh, over here. Okay. Here's all of our cards. Oh, I don't even have to do anything? It's already done for me. Okay, thank you. Maybe I didn't need the picture. It's on a reel. I see. But what do you do? Something's on the monitor? I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. It's a 3D printer after all. Okay, true. Does that mean it's gonna make it now? I think so. Let's try it. What is that? Oh. It's just doing it automatically. I have no say in this unless I do and I don't realize. It looks like something came out. Print. So it made what was displayed on the monitor. Oh, okay. Decagon reels. Whoa. So it basically just put them all in order on reels. Oh no, I think I know what this is for. 5 decagon rings. Each side has a mark like those cards. Okay, but we still have the cards as well. Oh, okay. This is a red one now. Something else appeared on the monitor. Is this the same thing as before? It looks a little different to me. Let's try to make it. Can we? We're making a red one. Is it not the same? It's the same, just different colors. Which might mean something. Okay, I'm about to have a lot of inventory, apparently. Try decagon reels. What was the difference? There's 4 tri-decagon rings. Okay, 4 of these. Each side has a mark like those cards. There was 5 of these, and there's 4 of these. I wonder if we have to combine them. There's nothing left. The monitor isn't displaying anything anymore. Okay. Interesting. I think I know where these have to go. There was a device that looked like you had to, that looked like you had to stack things. Right here, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ. But what do we do? The horizontal symbol, or the horizontal and vertical symbol. Do we have that note again? It doesn't keep the note, does it, that we saw in the book? No, it doesn't. We don't even have language center. What is this even from? I don't even know what that's from. These are the cinemas, by the way, that people were telling me I should probably look at some point. I probably will do that. Here's, you know what I actually need to take a picture of? That statement. The statement that was in the book. I'm gonna do that real quick. Because it's not really letting me look at it other than here. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The Alien Society has 2 methods for expressing numbers. By converting the number symbols displayed by the nucleus. Oh, the nucleus. So they're, okay, so first of all, wait a minute. They're talking, I should take a picture, but hold on. They're talking about this thing. This is the nucleus. Remember this Elden tree thing? This is what we need. Oh, maybe we have to make a number value that this is referring to. Bird, 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 flower, human. So that would be, now we have the solution, don't we? We do. Bird, 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 flower, human, right? So what we need to do, I have it on my phone, but just in case, let me take a picture of this. Just to make sure in case I need to look at this again. by converting the number displayed by the nucleus to a second format. So it's probably not the numbers as they're displayed. Maybe we have to add them or multiply them since we've already done that. So bird is 11, 11, 11. And then flower is 7. Human is 3. Now, 1 second, if I have enough memo for this. I took a picture of that other thing. Gosh, this is hard. Is this going to be the hardest one we have? Hang on. So 11, 11, 11. And I don't know if it's times or if it's plus. And then 7, 3. Now we don't know this part. We can try both, right? And see what's going on with that. 11, 11, 11, 7, 3. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Now, where do I put it? Is the reels the thing I need to do? Do I need to like slide the reels so that they mention it? Or do I need to put those in a different format? AKA either it added or multiplied or even something else? Let's see how this thing works, first of all. Let's figure it out together. So, okay, that was the symbol that appeared in front of the nucleus, so that must be what we're trying to achieve here. But how do we use this thing? Let's try to put the reels we found into this machine. It does have 4 reels. It should fit. Yeah, there's 5 slots here, 4 here, so it's gotta be. I see. Well, that was easy enough. And then the other ones? The 5 slot? Down here. Okay. Aha. It went in perfectly. Uh-huh. Sure did. Now, how do we do this? How does it work? The first thing we have to figure out is, do we want it to be 11, 11, 11, 7, 3? Now that seems too obvious, but we could try it. But where do we go? What do we do? 11, 11, 11, 7, 3 is 5 numbers. So do we have to mess with this thing? Aha. Okay, so we can do the obvious, which I don't think is gonna work, but let's just try the obvious. Oh, you know what? The bird's not even in here. There is no bird, so we can't put the obvious thing in there. We can't put the obvious thing in there. Let me grab my calculator. Hang on. It's on screen, so if you see it, I'm sorry. I don't know how the format is going to work. So 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 7 plus 3 equals 43. How are we going to do that? Do we have to make a multiplication into 43? It's an odd number, and I don't think we can with the numbers that we have. And the bird's over here, though. Do you see that? We can't move this part, actually. Oh, here we go. That's how you do it. I see. Oh, that's gonna take a minute. Okay, so next question. What if we multiplied them, since we already had to do that? Okay, so 11 times 11 times 11 times 7. I'm using a calculator, sorry. I'm not gonna math this. Times 3. 27951. That's 5 numbers. Hang on. 27951. Okay, so 2... I took a picture. 2 is moon. Moon. 7 is flower. Do we have the flower? We do. 9 is the 2 humans. 5 is the star. And 1 is the sun. What happens? Okay, I did it. Nothing occurred. What do we do with this part? Do we have to do something else? Hang on, I'm writing it. Let me get my memo. Do we have enough for this? I don't know. Okay, so moon. Moon. That's my flower. We're running out. 2 humans. Nope. Damn it! Oh. Fine. 5. No, it's fine. I came up with it. Y'all saw it. Okay, so moon, flower, 2 humans, star, sun. Write that down. What do we do with this part, though, is the thing. What do we do with the 4 numbers? Maybe we don't have that yet? Okay, hang on. One mo. Turning the horizontal ones change the vertical. Are they matching something? These are numbers, so maybe the number's being converted? Converting? The decagon has 0 to 9, but the tridecagon has 13 numbers. Yeah, the vertical wheel shows 0 to 12. Oh. Let me look. Oh, shit. This is difficult. Is this the hardest fucking game? Like, is this the hardest room in the game? Whoa. Okay, that didn't happen before. Maybe this is what we needed to do? I think cards can fit here. Ah. We have an... Okay, I think we can do it here. The thing we just did. Maybe? Okay, maybe I don't have enough for... Maybe I didn't finish that other puzzle. Because this 27951, I wrote it down on my paper. That was moon, flower, 2 human, star, sun, but this is not enough. So we can't do that yet. So so we did miss the part. We have to fix the 4 somehow. Oh, there's what? Hello, there's new something in here. Will it help me? Aha. The alien civilization lines up symbols as a means of multiplication. Oh, well, thank God I figured it out, but therefore the nucleus symbols must be multiplied together to obtain the answer. But what about the numbers in a column? Exactly. Humanity's use of 10 there's 10 again, as a decimal base is simply because we have 10 fingers. The intelligent beings in this alternate world have 13 fingers and multiple arms. But then what exactly are the numbers on the other method based on? 13. Okay. So I think what we need to do... Gosh, I'm not sure. Could be we need to figure out the alternate dimensions method of counting. This could be a clue in activating the nucleus. Oh, brother. Is this the hardest puzzle? Because I'm flabbergasted. I'm fucking struggling. Okay, so we need, okay, you know what I think we need to do? I think we need to, this is how it was in default, right? Okay, so maybe let's set this and then crank it. I cranked it earlier and I think that was maybe the wrong thing to do. Okay, so we want, human. Let's see. No, we want 27951. So 2 is the moon. 7 is the flower. I think I had this part right. 2 humans. And then 5 is the star. And 1 is the sun. Crank this and what happens? Ah, it counts it for you. It counts it. This is what we want here. Write it down. Okay, write it down. So, human. And then 2 moons. 2 humans. Star. And this is the 4, so this is what we need. And the sun. That's what we put into the tree. Okay, I just didn't do the puzzle right, that's all. So let's go see. Let's go see. When we put 2791 into the horizontal axis, the vertical one displayed human moon, human star double circle. Okay. You couldn't have said it in a worse way, but don't worry, I wrote it down. Sigma, that is not what that is, but okay. It's obviously like planetary symbols, my dude. So, okay, let's try inserting the cards again. This is why we need the cards. So, human 2 moons. Human 2 moons. Where's my human 2 moons? There it is. Ooh, look at that. That was cool. The 2 humans. Hanging out, having a good time. Sorry, I'm checking every single one. I want to make sure, because this was really hard. I definitely did not do well on this. Jesus. I probably did it the most roundabout way you could. And then the sun is last. Now, check it. Ah, green is usually good. Let's go, guys. Boy, I really... No, this racked my brain. I don't want to tell you how long I was trying to figure it out. I'm glad we didn't record it. It would have been terrible. It would have been so harrowing and embarrassing. Oh, I think I did it. Yeah, it looks as if you were successful. Now what will happen? Oh, okay. Is that the end? I'm still worried about Fi as well. Don't forget, she's in trouble. I honestly think that we are in the same timeline that we just saw. With the Q ending. Because Diana and Sigma were the only ones left alive in both of those endings.
Yes, but...
I think we're in the same timeline. Which is crazy.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Okay.
C team, Carlos.
Akane's alive, she has the mask on.
Q team, Q, Mira, Aaron.
They all blew themselves up.
D team, 5.
I knew it.
These 6
No, it didn't matter?
What?
Oh, Sigma.
It can't be.
It didn't even matter.
The X door has been opened and subsequently closed.
Wait, what?
The successful escapee is Akane.
That's the one we just saw in the last episode. She walked out. And I said, where's Diana and Sigma? They were busy solving this.
Has now been concluded.
Oh, no.
Thank you for participating.
Oh no, and in the other one that we saw, the other ending where we didn't get the mask, Akane didn't leave. Because they all died. These two were able to leave after they realized that Fi was gone. Oh no. God, I hate this. This is not the first time that Zero has done this either. He's done the, oh, can you save him? Junpei was dead, it was too late. Fi is dead, it is too late. Oh, come on, man. This is cruel.
This isn't what we wanted to happen.
And sorry to keep doing this, but now I'm also fucking paranoid because are we even real? Are these the real versions of ourselves? Has Zero been using this cloning device for anything that we've been doing yet? We can't remember. Now we don't know if we're real or if we're clones. 3D printed? I don't like any of it.
We didn't want this at all.
I don't like it.
You tricked us, Zero.
Life is unfair.
This is a lie.
Oh, Sigma.
It's gotta be.
Oh, no.
I refuse to believe this is true.
Sigma!
Oh, no. Nothing good is gonna come of this.
Hey, Fi! Where the hell are you?
Oh, Sigma. He loves her so
Are you
much.
trapped somewhere?
Not in that way, I don't think. In a different
You
way.
can't speak. Just make a noise.
Oh, he's desperate. Sigma.
Please, Fi! Please!
I love Sigma so much.
Answer me, damn it!
I love him. I really do. He's such a guy. He's such a bro. Oh, honey. I don't think Zero's lying. He's probably not gonna rest until he finds her. Which is gonna be terrible. Oh, Diana, you alright? What happened? She's remembering. Oh, the pendant! Wait! Isn't that the pendant that she
Diana!
wore? In VLR?
Hey, what's wrong? You all right?
Uh-oh. Did she just have like a jump moment? Is she in Esper too? Or are they just remembering past timelines because they're remembering them?
You okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Goodness me.
And Fi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Why did Akane leave alone?
Yeah, why did she?
No idea.
That doesn't seem right for her.
There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C.
She didn't even check?
We only know one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
I wonder.
So, you believe the announcement?
Door opened. At least that's what they said. They might go look still, huh?
Well, if what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, they always are.
C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely.
Oh, right. No, yeah, this
Both
isn't the
13
blow-up one. This is the one where they were actually killed early. Forgot
Diana,
that.
I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
But we still can't remember exactly.
Yes. But
I know. You just did as the note suggested.
Mm-hmm.
The real betrayer is Carlos.
Oh. Well, he's dead, so you don't need to worry about it, do you?
It's almost time for us to get injected again.
Uh-oh. Yep, okay. 125.
We don't have time to waste.
Okay.
Come with me.
Oh, jeez. I was about to say, does this set them on the path of Diana and Sigma have history? We know what the history is, but I don't think that's this timeline. It can't be.
Sigma, what are you doing?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The X store will never open again.
I knew it.
Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
I mean,
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane.
then true, maybe?
Sure, the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the tree-form timeline then.
Listen to me, Sigma.
What?
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history.
Uh-oh, is that gonna work?
We're going to where Phi exists.
Oh, Sigma.
Sigma?
Buddy.
I've selected the transfer point.
Oh,
All
boy.
we have to do is pull this lever. Then we need to run to the input
This
pods.
is what I was worried about.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
You're gonna leave her here?
I'm starting it.
Dude.
You ready?
Giving her no choice. Oh, this is the decision. Of course it is. Okay. I have words. Did Akane leave by herself because she knew that this was a fucked up timeline and there was no hope and she was gonna go try to start another one? You know what I mean? Ooh, boy. If we don't transport, he's going and Diana's gonna be here all by herself? That's terrible. If they do, though, I also know now that something terrible is gonna happen. And don't forget, like I said earlier, this is not the first time we have heard Sigma and clones being around Sigma and adjacent to Sigma and also made by Sigma and and I wonder if this isn't what started it all. So they both seem bad. They both seem like terrible ideas. I'm gonna pick. What am I gonna pick? You know what? I think we're gonna have to find out in the next one, and I'll tell you why. I don't want to split these two decisions up between episodes. I want to make sure I see both of them together and see the fate of Sigma and Diana. Because I need to know. I have a bad theory. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a real bad feeling about this, and I need to see it before I start blabbing my mouth, because you guys are gonna think I'm the stupidest, most conspiracy theory person ever. And you know what? I solved a hard math puzzle today, so I fucking did it. I feel that's not gonna save us here, and both of these are gonna end in a horrible outcome, but we'll find out in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you so much for all your spoiler-free tips and tricks. Thank you so much for trying to help me along the way when I seem stuck. And thank you for just being awesome. Thank you for hitting the like button and subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I'm having so much fun with this. I will tell you that I am a little bit flabbergasted by the alien transport 3D printer drop. But if I'm right, this is also going to explain something that I kind of hate. But we'll have to see what happens in the next episode. Toodaloo!